If you're dreaming of Japan, but also want your trip to feel as calm as it looks in your imagination, this video is for you. After years of traveling across Japan, sometimes with friends, sometimes completely solo, I've learned that the most peaceful trips don't happen by accident. They come from small, thoughtful choices that help you feel prepared, grounded, and safe. So today I want to share a few things that I do to make my Japan trips a lot more worry-free and give me peace of mind. Some are practical, some are a little more personal, but they've all helped me to slow down and actually enjoy my time while I'm in Japan. And before we jump in, I like to give a shout out to Safety Wing for collaborating with me on this video. They make travel medical insurance for digital nomads and travelers just like us. I'll share more about them later on in the video, but if you'd like to check them out, you can scan the QR code or check out the link in the video description. And without further ado, let's get into my tips. Peace of mind really starts before you even land. I used to plan my Japan itineraries down to the minute, but over time I realized Japan rewards you when you leave room to breathe and wander. Trains will still run on time, restaurants will still be there. The magic really is in the moments you didn't plan. So now I create flexible schedules instead of rigid itineraries. I choose one or two anchor activities each day, and from there, I just kind of let the day unfold. And honestly, it's made such a difference in my experience traveling through Japan because honestly, leaving that room for space and wandering just opens the door and allows you to have more opportunities for that like unexpected, enchanting like Japan moment that you honestly just can't really plan for. And while I love leaving room for spontaneity, I also love knowing that I have taken care of things that I can't control, like flight delays, lost luggage, or any sort of little medical emergency that happens. Whenever I travel, one of the things that keeps me grounded is knowing that I'm prepared for the unexpected. And that's where travel medical insurance and Safety Wing come in. Safety Wing's Nomad Insurance Essential is designed for travelers and digital nomads. It's really flexible. You can even buy it after your trip has already started. There's even a group option where you can buy coverage on behalf of the group you're with. Another thing I really like is just how clear and simple it is to set up. There are no hidden costs, there are clear plan documents, and on top of that, you get access to top-rated 24/7 human support that are available to help you if you need it. It's one of those small preparations that you can do to travel with more peace of mind. You can scan the QR code on screen or check out the link in the video description to learn more about Safety Wing. Using my link helps support my channel at no extra cost to you. Thank you again, Safety Wing, for collaborating with me on this video. Okay, so once you have the basics handled, you can really relax into the rhythm of Japan. One of the easiest ways to make your trip feel calm is to slow down your itinerary. Pick a few neighborhoods and really get to know them. Wander the back streets, find your favorite konbini snacks, stay a little longer at that cafe. I noticed that the trips where I tried to see everything were the ones I think I enjoyed the least. And not because I didn't have fun during the moment, but I just feel like, you go on these trips and you're doing all this stuff, it just kind of feels like a blur. But the ones where I've really taken my time and slowed down and taken a moment just to fully absorb the fact that I was in Japan or in this new place, like those are the moments that are the most memorable to me and the ones that always stand out whenever people ask me like what are my favorite memories from Japan. A few things that help me travel more peacefully while in Japan are taking early trains before crowds build or taking the trains in between workday rush hours, keeping one rest day between long travel days, or having that long travel day be the rest day, where maybe you just wander in the area near the hotel. Using Suica or Pasmo cards to make transit effortless. downloading apps like Google Translate to help me read signs in Japanese or to translate my questions loosely. And for solo travelers, trust your instincts. Japan is one of the safest countries in the world, but awareness still matters. Share your itinerary with someone you trust, keep important documents backed up digitally and physically, and know that help is easy to find if you ever need it. But overall, solo traveling in Japan feels very safe, and it's one thing that I don't usually worry about too much when I'm there. But again, awareness is always key no matter where you are, no matter how safe you feel. It's always important to still be aware of your surroundings. I will say it's very nice to be able to be in a country and, if I want to, be able to put both headphones in. You girls know, I can never put on two headphones when I'm in at the gym or at a coffee shop or on a run when I'm in the States. You always have the one in, leave one out so you can kind of hear your surroundings so no one can kind of sneak up on you. Sad that that's a thing, but it is. But again, it's nice to have a place like Japan where I would actually feel okay just going boop and zoning out the world, which is nice. Peace while traveling also comes from slowing down internally. I love taking a few minutes each morning to sit quietly, sometimes journaling, sometimes just listening to the sounds outside my window, or taking a moment to review the day's schedule so I'm mentally prepared for what's to come. It's honestly easy to forget how tiring travel can be. So if you ever feel overwhelmed, give yourself permission to rest. Have a slow breakfast, go for a morning walk, sit by the river, maybe visit a quiet shrine and sit on a bench there. You're still experiencing Japan, just a little more gently. A really great example of feeling overwhelmed and how I dealt with it would be Tokyo Station. To this day, and I've been to Japan so many times and been through Tokyo Station so many times, but to this day, Tokyo Station, and I would say alongside that, Shinjuku Station, remain to me the most confusing stations ever. And I, without fail, always feel a bit overwhelmed and anxious whenever I'm going through there. So if you've ever felt that, don't worry, I'm right there with you. Just know it just can feel overwhelming, especially when it feels like an endless stream of people who all, it seems like, know where they're going and you just don't. So my biggest tip for this would be, if you ever are in one of these stations, you're feeling overwhelmed, it's to find a wall and just step aside. Get out of that endless stream of people and just step to the side and just breathe. And just take a moment to collect yourself, because honestly, it's a lot easier to navigate and find your way with a clearer, calmer mindset and mental state. Because trust me, I totally get it. But I will say what has really helped me in those moments where I felt overwhelmed or I felt lost is really taking that time to just step aside, breathe. It's okay. We have a moment. We're giving ourselves permission to have a little moment in our schedule to just collect ourselves, because truly, it can get overwhelming. Just know you're not alone. Step aside, give yourself permission to rest. I always try to remind myself that no trip will ever go perfectly, but that doesn't make it less meaningful. It usually makes it more real and sometimes even more memorable. Honestly, some of my favorite memories from Japan have come from just randomly strolling into a restaurant, or just taking that one street over from the main street and walking into a random store, or like sitting on a random bench in a park and just taking in my surroundings. Like, those are the memories I feel like I keep closest to my heart and just stand out most to me. The truth is, there really is no such thing as a completely worry-free trip, but preparedness and a little bit of kindness towards yourself goes a long way. Having travel medical insurance, slowing your pace, and staying open to these smaller moments It all adds up to a trip that just feels calm and full, even when things don't go as planned. So if you're dreaming of Japan, I hope this video helps you plan with a little more confidence. Links to everything I mentioned, including links to safe doing and more of my travel guides, are in the video description below for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!